The phrase 20 or 30 years ago was, Canada continually punches above its weight. You hear it all over the world. Now, many people are saying, we can't even punch our way out of a paper bag. Marc Kealey is a student of government and a big liberal. He joins me right now because I put the question to you, is that it seems even in the earthquakes in Syria, we don't even have teams to send over there. The Prime Minister says, well, we'll give you $10 million. Well, that's not going to do a hill of beans to somebody under the cement rubble.
Well, it's the start, right, Stephen? But I think,
other countries are sending in plane loads of people to help. Canada's not doing that anymore.
Well, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. I just know that,
if we were doing that, we'd be hearing it.
Sure, I agree with you from that perspective, but let me just tell you this. There's a bigger issue that we have to contend with what you're saying. Canada is punching above its weight. We're a country of 40 million people, and we have a huge impact on the G7. We have a huge impact on the G20.
Our Prime Minister didn't even attend meetings with the other leaders.
Let me just tell you, but we do have a huge impact. Canada is always asked its opinion. If we need our Prime Minister to weigh in places like Africa or in Eastern Europe, he's there. He can do things.
He's there because he likes to travel, but Canada's not there because we don't have resources anymore.
This is an issue that I think we need to address. Yes. From the perspective of global affairs, I don't think it's adequately funded. And we look at things like, that's the issue that we're up against. I don't think we've got good appointments to diplomatic posts, and I think that we're not spending enough money on our role in the world.
And we're underfunded. I was embarrassed when Canada said, okay, to Ukraine, we're going to send you 4 used tanks. Britain's sending 80. Other countries, Malta is sending tanks. And we just can't do anything.
But again, you're putting us in a situation where we can't win for losing. But giving 4 tanks is a pretty expensive venture. But at the same time, Canada has done a heck of a lot. On Ukraine, Canada is, far and away.
I know you've gone to the Ukraine many, many times. You understand that country very well.
Yes.
Canada has not done anything per capita what the other countries have.
Well, and there's always an opportunity for us to do better. But my point on this, from a global affairs perspective, we need to put more emphasis on how we get better internationally, and we're just not there yet.
So you agree with me that we aren't not only not punching above our weight, we're punching way below our weight.
No, I think
but we can. Canadians are resilient.
Canadians are fantastically resilient. But I got to say this to you, that from the global affairs perspective, we're not doing enough, and that doesn't do enough for us to get the kind of attention that Stephen LeDrew would give us and say, well done.
You also know Mexico very, very well. 3 amigos met down there. I read American papers, and it's all about the presidents, not the Prime Minister. He was there almost in the back because the Americans care about the border. They don't care about Canada.
I disagree. I think that Mexico really does pay a lot of attention to Canada, and even more so now given what's happening with the migrant workers.
Okay, Marc Kealey, we're out of time. Another time, 3 minutes. The Trudeau-subsidized media cannot engage you in the discussions. They can't even present the discussions that we do here on this channel, which are critical to the health and future of Canada. So, to help us keep broadcasting, please contribute financially. The address is below. You can write a check, PayPal, and please subscribe.